All right, how you doing, guys? It's Frisbee Sports. So I apologize for not having a video up this week. Had some things come up, a little bit of a rough week, but anyway, so we're here now, and that's what matters. So this is a video I've been waiting to do since I first started this channel. In fact, it was it's supposed to be my first, if not second, video. Still hasn't been done. So here we are, finally doing it. So this video is going to be talking about the Antonio Brown situation in Pittsburgh. So this is going to be my opinion and take on that, what I think will happen, what should happen. So anyway, starting off, does Antonio Brown want to be there? No. He's made that clear. He put on Twitter the other day, he's, quote, open for business. So in other words, he wants out. Okay. He put a thing out, or at least I seen a thing of him in a Niners jersey and, some quote behind it or whatever. Let me explain to you guys why this won't work if AB stays in Pittsburgh. If you're a Steelers fan, obviously you're connected to AB. There's a connection there. You want him to stay. But here's the thing. It's time to move on. Now let me explain. Every football team is a team. You got to work together. It's like a machine. If one part's not working, it messes the whole thing up. This, to me, is very similar to the LeBron James and Kyrie and Cleveland thing with the Cavs. So why is this very interesting? Now, obviously, there's, the cap thing. It's around 21 million or 21.1, something like that. So it would be a big hit, but in the long run, if I'm not mistaken, it would be the right thing to do as far as saving money. But anyway, so as I was saying, it's similar to the Kyrie and LeBron thing because when you're not getting along with a teammate, more specifically Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback of your team, the guy who gets you the ball, it's not going to work. Okay, now it's come out that there's been back and forth stuff going on for a while now, and such like that. But for Antonio Brown, if he wants, to be the main guy, he's looking at Juju as a threat right now. Juju Smith-Schuster, a guy who they drafted to go along with AB, who now is stepping up like a number one receiver. And I do believe he is a number one caliber receiver. You've seen what he's doing, putting up crazy numbers, making crazy catches, doing his job. So for the Steelers, they need to get rid of AB, just like here with the Browns. You've seen what happened when you got rid of the cancers on the team and Hugh Jackson and Todd Haley. You've seen what happened with the turnaround. For the Steelers, it's the same situation, kind of. Obviously, you want to keep AB. I understand that. But you can't function as a team when you have this side arguing with this side and you're trying to work together to be, name a team. It's just not going to work. Okay, it's not going to work. Now, it's not like his stats are down a lot or anything like that. In fact, I think his receptions from last year to this year are down maybe like 4, if I'm not mistaken. But not 4 catches, but I'm saying like he's down just 4 from his last year as far as receptions go. If that's accurate, I don't know. Anyway, so don't take my word on that. Go do the research yourself if you want to. But anyway, so the Steelers and if the Steelers want to get to the Super Bowl, they're going to have to work together, okay? Now, you've seen the killer bees are starting to fly to different hives, okay? Le'Veon Bell's gone, okay? I've heard the argument they're trying to keep him. I've heard that from some Steelers fans. He's gone, okay? That's done. Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger are breaking up, okay? It's a breakup. It ain't going to work. You can't repair this. It's already done. AB's frustrated. He wants out. It's done. And Ben's not getting any better. Okay? I think he's near 40 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere around a couple years, whatever. But anyway, so actually, I'm going to look it up. Let me look this up. Because I know everybody's going to be in the comments talking about, you don't do your research. So let's look this up. All right, Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger is... Come on. Okay, it's not going to tell me. Is it really not going to tell me? What a piece of junk. All right, let's do this, all right? Hey, Siri. How old is Ben Roethlisberger? Okay. He's 36. So, little younger than I thought he was. But anyway, bottom line, he's not getting any younger. He's not getting any better. I understand. I think he was like number one in passing receptions or something like that. I got it. I hear every turn from Steelers fans acting like he's the savior. He's not. Okay? He's not. So, for AB, he's got, if he doesn't want to stay with the Steelers, that relationship's broke. There's no way of mending that back. So what can they get for him? If I'm the Browns, okay, I would give up a first and a third for AB. Because if you give Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, Antonio Brown, and then you re-sign guys like Higgins, and obviously you have Callaway there and Rashad Perriman, so if you pair Jarvis and AB, and then you have those second tier guys to pair up with Baker, that offense is going to be clicking. Okay, and as far as the Patriots, or not the Patriots, as far as the Steelers, they got their number one receiver. Okay, it's not like they're gonna just magically suck because AB's gone. They got a number one guy in Juju. Okay, so that's done. To me, I think it's over. And as I said earlier, there's no way of mending this relationship. If you want to move on as a team, you got to move on from AB, and you got to move on from Le'Veon Bell. You got to cut the cancers out of your team in order to be successful. Now, I don't think they're going to be nearly as successful without AB, and I don't think Ben's going to have a great year this year. But we'll see. So, finalizing, don't keep AB. Get what you can for him. If I was the Steelers, I would try to trade, or I'd trade him, try to get a mid to early number one pick, add somebody to put on that defense. Who knows? Maybe you could get a stud defensive player. Who knows? We'll see. But if that was me, that's what I would do. So we'll see what ends up with this. I do think he's gone. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next video.